30 years, the History Department has been inviting gifted young scholars into its honors program. Students in this year's distinguished cohort participated in a junior honors colloquium and a senior capstone, followed by an independent study with their advisors to produce an honors thesis. We celebrate these scholars' achievements, and we are proud to have them presenting their research.
Hello, my name is Bridget Dickens, and my majors are history and political science. My honors thesis is entitled Expelling Jesus, Catholic Reactions to the Ban on School Prayer, and it was advised by Dr. Stephen Kahn. This thesis examined the Catholic reactions following the 1962 and 1963 Supreme Court cases, Engel v. Vitale and School District of Abington Township v. Shep, which ruled that state-sanctioned prayer, the Lord's Prayer, and Bible readings in public schools were unconstitutional. Many Catholics had different opinions on these decisions, and I argued that the Second Vatican Council, which encouraged modernization and interfaith dialogue in the Catholic Church during the 1960s, affected different reactions amongst Catholics. Most Catholic politicians criticized the Supreme Court and equated a secular state to communism. This association was popular amongst both Catholics and Protestants, and using school prayer as a political tactic helped Catholic politicians further assimilate into American culture after decades of being seen as outsiders because of their religion. A second group, consisting primarily of attendees of Vatican II, supported prayer in public schools because they believed that it encouraged interfaith dialogue within those schools. The third group of Catholics were mostly lay people who were affected by Vatican II's liberalizing changes to the Church and supported the Supreme Court rulings because they saw it as an opportunity to practice the Church's new promotion of religious expression. Understanding the varying reactions that Catholics had to these Supreme Court rulings provides greater insight into the effect the modern world had on the structure of the Catholic Church in diversifying individual Catholics' opinions. While working on my thesis, I combed through numerous congressional records to find out how different politicians reacted to the school prayer decision. This is where I found one of my favorite quotes. House Representative Frank Becker said that the Engel decision was the most tragic in the history of the United States, and June 25, 1962 will go down as a black day in our history. Following that, he introduced an amendment to the House which would reverse the Supreme Court rulings. Many congressmen also proposed new amendments and shared Representative Becker's opinion. However, none of them phrased it quite so dramatically.
Oh, hello. For me, the mark of a good honors thesis is if I learn something from it. Even more, if I can steal some of it to put in my undergraduate lectures the following year. And Bridget, I have learned a great deal from your thesis. I'm going to steal a lot of it when I give my lectures next year. Congratulations to you, and good luck next year in law school.
Overall, I have loved participating in Miami's honors program. It has continually been a challenging and rewarding experience. There are many people who I would like to thank, especially Dr. Kahn for being an amazing advisor and helping me as my thesis changed more times than I can count, Dr. Duffy in the Comparative Religions Department for being my second reader, Dr. Offenberger and Dr. Frazier for motivating me to write in class rather than stare blankly at my computer. Additionally, a big thank you to my family and friends who are always extremely encouraging and learn more about this thesis than they ever wanted to know. Finally, I need to thank the entire honors cohort. This process would not have been complete without our late nights at the library and group dinners and all the memories in between. They made this experience more meaningful than I ever imagined it would be. Thank you.